Vlogmas day 9 bajillion, and we're headed to the library to turn in some books. Shepherds watch their flocks by night, all seated on the ground. The angel of the Lord came down, and glory shone around. Alright, so we're turning in some books today. What we finished reading John Green's Paper Towns. We finished reading John Scalzi's Old Man in War series. We've read some manga, Vermonia. We have read Margaret Peterson Haddock's Sabotage series and Neil Stephenson's Seven Eves. This is what we're turning back in. Gotta turn those books in and get some fresh ones. Shh, be quiet. We're going into a library. Libraries are some of the best places on earth. I love taking my boys here, and we go here at least about twice a month and check out a stack of books, like 8 or 10 different books, and we read through them and we bring them back and we check out a new stack of books. We've been reading manga, we've been reading young adult novels, we have been reading some classic science fiction, and I think Curran today is probably going to want to pick up some American history. Hey, we're back outside the library and I'm going to show you our haul, what we got. As a family, we're reading a lot of YA this time because my older son's at that phase. So Scott Westerfeld's Afterworlds, The Darkest Part of the Forest by Holly Black. This one's interesting, Brotherhood by A.B. Westrick, which is set in the Reconstruction periods after the Civil War, a bit of historical fiction that deals with, well, all kinds of issues there. Looking for Alaska by John Green. Skeleton Creek, Ryan's Journal. It's my younger son Curran's pick here. Also, The Quest for the Diamond Sword, Minecraft book. And Zelda Four Swords manga. That's our take this time. I'm gonna pack those up and walk on back up the hill. We had some torrential rain here in Portland for the past couple days. It's finally quieted down a little bit today, although we're expecting more rain in the near future. That's Johnson Creek that runs right by my house, running really, really high right now. Lots of streets here in Portland flooded. There was some road damage, some businesses got damaged. We were fine, we're at the top of a hill, but definitely, even for Portland, very wet right now. This is our little community garden for the apartment complex we live in winter mode. This is what it looks like right now when it's really rainy and not as much as growing. I think the Vlogmas video today is going to be a little bit more random, a little bit more, you know, just moments in my life. I didn't come up with any kind of coherent theme for you guys today. But I was thinking a little bit as I walked back up the hill from the library about Christmas gifts and how I feel about receiving Christmas gifts these days, because I had a big old stack of books in my hands and I love receiving books as gifts. In general, I've been feeling a stronger and stronger pull away from giving items and receiving items around Christmas time toward donations to charity. You know, I registered with Kiva a couple years ago, and I've been asking some people to give money to Kiva instead of to me, or also Heifer International. Some people have been doing that for years and years consistently, and I can feel the pangs of my conscience pulling me in that direction quite frequently. But I also really enjoy the process of finding and giving gifts to people. I enjoy the process of thinking about and trying to sort of imagine a person, complexly imagine what they're like, and to find a gift that matches their personality or matches my affection for them in some way or symbolizes our relationship. I think that that is a worthwhile way to spend some time as well. And there are some things that I just don't feel guilty about giving or buying or receiving ever. Books are among them, and that's kind of what got me started thinking about this. I basically think that books are an unqualified good in this world, and that more books are always better. I want more and more people to be writing books and more people to be reading books, and I don't ever see myself thinking, whoa there, that's too many books world, we need to back off. we're creating too much literature, too much art, too many ideas and thoughts are being shared, we should stop that. I suppose you could extend that to basically any kind of art. It's true, I don't think that there's like a max limit on the number of paintings that should be in the world or a max limit on the number of sculptures that should be in the world. So, I don't know. I don't have a very coherent philosophy of gift giving and receiving yet at this point in time, but I just know that there are some things that are worthwhile, that are beautiful things that I enjoy the fact that they exist, and enjoy sharing them with other people, and I enjoy the symbolism of giving something to someone in terms of how it signifies, you know, how well I know them and how much time I've spent thinking about them and all of those factors. So that's part of it. But I do acknowledge that there's a lot of waste that goes on as well. Every year I give and receive some things that nobody really needed, and honestly, we could all cut back in a variety of ways in our consumption habits. And if one way we manage to do that is to transfer that energy towards charitable giving, then that's a good thing. That's an excellent thing.
All glory be to God on high, and to the earth be peace. Goodwill henceforth from heaven to men, begin and never cease. Christians awake, salute the happy morn, whereon the Savior of